All right, Isabel Griffith from Delaney here. Going to be a junior this year. Got a lot older from when you were a freshman. What have you learned in the past 2 years?
A lot. Learned about training, learned about just being a part of a team and having the pressure of running at a high level, and just learning about my teammates, learning about other people I race against, and just kind of how to race in general.
What was the main thing you've learned about racing?
I've learned that for me, especially, it's really important to kind of have a goal and have a plan going into it, but then also being really flexible during the race, and also knowing who I race against is helpful, so I can. Everyone always helps me competitive. So.
As a freshman, you improved almost every race until you got to the state meet, and I think you ran 5:13 at the state meet.
5:14.
5:14. And then this year, it almost seemed like you plateaued for a bit.
Yeah.
Why?
I think that by the end of the year, you're always a little tired, but I think every second, even at regionals, going from 5:14 to 5:13 to 5:12, I think was a huge thing for me, just to finally drop even a second or two or anything. But I think it's just constant training, but then I think just more training and more races and more experience will help, hopefully.
Now at Delaney, with most of the boys having graduated, and a couple of your girls
A few of them, yeah.
have graduated, you're going to be the senior person, even though you're only a junior, for both teams. How's that going to affect you in your training or your role on the team?
I hope it'll help me just work harder and know that kind of when you know that you have to be the leader and know that you have to. Even I've known for the past 2 years, when you're kind of given that pressure, given that like place on your team, then I think it always helps me for the better usually. So.
When you were a lacrosse player, you wanted to play lacrosse as a freshman, but I guess Chad kind of nixed that after you ran so well in cross country. Mm-hmm. And you're not a petite little girl. I'm not saying you're heavier,
yeah.
but you're a strong girl. I mean, and mainly a lot of times when girls get to their junior years, they start to develop a little bit.
Yeah, I've seen that pattern.
Yeah. Have you thought about that and how you're going to deal with it at all?
Definitely thought about it. I've seen it with a few of my teammates too, and so I'm just hoping. I'm work really hard and just. I mean, I'm not gonna let it happen to me.
How many miles do you think you're going to put in this summer?
I'm hoping around. I mean, the goal was between 400 and 500, so hopefully I'm getting to around there. I'm not really sure where I am right now, but it also is a huge difference not going to camp this year. Because we ran 55 miles in 4 days, and that was crazy, or 5 days or something like that. So it's a huge change, but I think we'll get together, and I think the girls team is going to be pretty good this year.
You just came back from Costa Rica. I mean, did you run while you were down there?
Yes, definitely ran. It's fun. It's more fun to run with the nice scenery.
Did you have anybody to run with or push you along the way, or?
Tried, but it's just basically me and my iPod, and just kind of when I could and when I had the time and the space, and it was nice.
Now, Delaney was always big on getting the groups of people together during the summer to
Yes.
run coaches' practices, captains'
Definitely.
practices. Are you guys still having them?
Yes, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Is the whole team showing up, or is a lot of the team?
The times I've been there and the times when I've seen, there's been a lot of people, because I think a lot of people know how important summer training is and they like to be in shape during the summer and know how important it'll be for the preseason. So.
Knowing how you ran last year at states and cross country, and you're going to have a lot of the same ladies to run against in the state meet. What are you going to do different?
I think I have to see how the season starts off, but just run. And I think the thing last year was now I kind of know I can do it, or know that it can happen, or that it's possible even. So.
What's your goals for the first few meets of the season? You got Barnhart you always open up with. So what's your goal there?
Barnhart, I'm definitely trying to PR. I'm definitely trying to go sub 18:30, hopefully, or around 18:30, because my last was 18:59. But I think track always helps you, and ran a lot of fast 800s and a lot of fast races. So hopefully, I think so.
Now you're in a good position here that in Baltimore County you have the Hereford girls to run against. Catonsville always has good ladies to run against. So they're going to be pushing you throughout the season.
Always.
Now, during all your league meets, Baltimore County always has too many league meets that you guys have to run against. Are you going to be going hard in all those league meets? Or?
Definitely. Always. I know the competition is always around the same for those kind of races. So.
All right, very good. Congratulations. Good luck for on a good season.
Thank you.